Part 1. Creation. Sutras to understand the third dimension. Part 1. Thought Rules. In the preface, we discuss the power of thoughts, the third dimension, and how this power is often ignored. But in order to understand the third dimension, it is important to know its laws. The laws of the third dimension are called thought rules in this book. Laws exist naturally, while rules are made by humans. When you contemplate on the laws of nature and create a perfect life, then you have mastered the laws. You have learned to rule them. Thought rules are the laws of thought. Like there are physical laws that govern the world, so too are there mental laws. These rules have existed since time immemorial and precede man. They are unchanging and continually at work. Regardless of whether or not man seeks to understand them, they are universal and apply to everyone without exception. An important aspect of these laws is that they are at work whether you choose to believe in them or not. One of nature's physical laws is that fire will scald you if you get too close to it. Whether a man recognizes this law is irrelevant. The fire will burn him regardless. It is not a matter of faith. However, knowing and believing in this law will help you use it. Because you are the master of nature's laws the moment you understand and abide by them. You may argue that the above statement only applies to physical laws. But just as physical laws can be experimented with and observed in the laboratory, mental laws can be deciphered and measured in the laboratory of life. Your own life experiences will tell you that these mental laws work, and it is not difficult to discover for yourself the way they work. Close your eyes and visualize your favorite fruit in the refrigerator. Visualize taking the fruit out and cutting it. Visualize slowly eating the fruit or squeezing it into juice. Slowly finish eating the fruit mentally. Now, check what happened with your tongue. If you concentrated on the task, you should be salivating a bit. Your saliva is evidence that a thought held strongly in the mind manifests on the body too. Let us look at one more example. Some people believe that others treat them badly. Indeed, others mistreat them because they believe it to be so. When they change this thought and begin to realize that the problem lies actually in believing in the thought that others are bad, then they begin to experience that people behave well with them. So what changed? Just their thoughts. There are some who believe that something bad always happens to them in the end. They falter at the finishing line. When it is their turn at the ticket window, the movie gets sold out. Once they understand that it is all about their thoughts, and they replace their negative thoughts with, "I will always complete all things completely," they find that the world begins to support them. Now, they are offered tickets by a stranger even when the movie is sold out. So, what changed? The only thing that changed was their thoughts. All these are examples of the following statement. Before anything in this world is created in the physical plane, it is first created in the mental plane. The statement above is one of the key thought rules that things are created first on the mental plane. This is the first sutra, the first thought rule that you will understand in the next chapter. You will also see scientific evidence of this sutra in the questions and answers that follow. Every sutra or mantra in this book is followed by a clarifying questions and answer section. As you learn further thought rules or sutras, there are two things that will help you gain evidence about these sutras. One is your past. Contemplate how the sutra has been true for you in the past. And if you cannot think of any evidence of it from the past, experiment with the sutra. Apply the thought rule in your life, and the results in the immediate future will give you enough proof. In the next chapter, we will understand and explore the first sutra.